There are years that ripple with the false calm of certainty. And then there is a year that unseals the vault of the unknown, rewriting every line we thought we understood about our past. Forget what they told you in dusty classrooms. Our world is not mapped, not conquered, not solved. 7 discoveries, wrenched from the Earth's deep silence, have shattered the illusion of a neat and ordered history. These are not the relics of textbook civilizations. These are anomalies, warnings perhaps, left for us by hands we cannot explain. Prepare to witness the turning point as I reveal the secrets that official science cannot or will not answer. In the sterile quiet of March 2018, beneath the black basalt of Göbekli Tepe, a joint Turkish-German team dusted what they logged as a polished disk. Routine, a stray capstone among Neolithic bones and broken pillars. But as Dr. Yilmaz's brush cleared centuries of silt, the disk's glassy face caught the light and froze the entire trench. No tool in the world could have carved such flawless, concentric grooves. The chemical analysis returned silicon, doped, as in modern microprocessors. Impossible. Dated by thermoluminescence to at least 9600 BC. Skeptics whispered contamination, a joke, but the site's limestone vaults had not been breached in millennia, and the artifact's patina matched that of the surrounding stone. If this is a simple ornament, it is the most accidental microchip ever shaped, 10,000 years before its time. Summer 2007. The ruins of Nan Madol, lost in the Pacific mists, yielded another basalt block. Nothing new for Dr. Saito's exhausted crew, but embedded in this stone, beneath centuries of coral, was a slender rod of copper wound with a greenish coil. Initially logged as a fishing tool, its precise spiral wind and minute quartz bead were unmistakably modern. Radiocarbon tests on the surrounding peat confirmed 12th century AD, yet the object's X-ray diffraction revealed fatigue patterns, like those in electromagnetic relay switches, a technology not imagined until the 1830s. Local legends spoke of lightning trapped in stone, but skeptics suggested a 20th century intrusion. However, the copper's isotopic ratio matched ancient Pacific ore, and corrosion was uniform. Ancient, not recent. If this is a fishing hook, it is the most perfect telegraph relay built 700 years ahead of its age. Autumn 1995. Deep in the permafrost of Yakutia, Russian geologists drilled into a collapsed Paleolithic shelter, expecting nothing more than Ice Age tools. When they pried loose a bone they thought belonged to a mammoth, it splintered to reveal an impossibly thin metallic lattice, gold and iridium, woven in microfilaments thinner than a human hair. The team stopped, the howling wind momentarily silenced by the shock. Electron microscopy exposed a helical structure identical to modern nanowires, used today in quantum computing. Yet the layer of sediment around it dated to at least 23,000 BC. Skeptics pointed to drilling contamination, but the shelter's frozen integrity, undisturbed since the last glaciation, defied this. Isotope analysis confirmed the metals were ancient, showing age-consistent oxidation patterns. The official line insists it's a naturally formed pseudomorph, a mineral oddity. But if this is nature's accident, it is the most flawless quantum wire, crafted 20 millennia before the birth of electronics. Each unanswered question stretches the boundary of possibility, hinting that something, or someone, once bent the rules of time beneath the ice. April 2013. Beneath the sun-baked sands of Abydos, Egypt, a German-Egyptian expedition cleared a newly found chamber expecting ritual pottery. Instead, they unearthed a carved wooden box sealed with bitumen. The artifact inside, logged at first as a child's toy, was a delicate set of interlocking gears, all caked in desiccated resin. At first glance, it looked like nothing more than a broken ornament, but as conservators dissolved the resin, the full mechanism emerged, a set of precision-toothed bronze gears, some notched with what modern engineers would call differential gearing. The context, sealed with a cartouche of Pharaoh Seti Thwerned, circa 1290 BC, was unassailable, confirmed by stratigraphy and radiocarbon dating of both box and resin. The team's mechanical analysis showed tolerances impossible without industrial tooling. Skeptics argued a modern plant or a misidentification, but the resin's chemical decay and the box's layered silt said otherwise. If this is a ceremonial rattle, it is the most perfect analog computer, crafted 3,000 years before Charles Babbage would dream of such gears. September 2020. In a moss-choked crypt beneath the ruined monastery of Skellig Michael, off Ireland's storm-blasted coast, archaeologists expected relics and forgotten manuscripts. The dig was routine until a mud-caked slab yielded a strange, weighty object, dismissed at first as a melted candlestick. But cleaning revealed a dense, spiral-wound cylinder capped with iron and etched in a script resembling ancient Ogham. Laboratory scans uncovered a core of pure graphite, shielded by layers of alloyed tin, an unmistakable match to the structure of a primitive electrical battery. The crypt's undisturbed mortar, radiocarbon dated to the late 9th century AD, ruled out later tampering. Initial skepticism blamed lightning or geological quirks, but controlled analysis found electrochemical residues that modern science could only explain as intentional design. The find fractured consensus. If this is merely a candle holder, it is the most precise galvanic cell, hidden a full millennium before Volta's name would become legend. June 2016. In a limestone cavern near Lake Titicaca, high in the Peruvian Andes, a Franco-Peruvian team excavated what they believed to be Inca burial offerings: obsidian blades, maize-faded textiles. But deep in a sealed alcove, the earth yielded a lump encased in calcite, mistaken for a petrified fruit. As layers fell away, the researchers faced a sight none could explain: a perfect, transparent sphere, etched inside with an intricate matrix of hexagonal channels. Scanning electron microscopy revealed traces of synthetic sapphire, an anomaly, since crystal growth of such purity was only mastered in the 20th century. The calcite crust was dated to the 14th century, predating sapphire microfabrication by 6 centuries. Dismissed at first as a hoax, the artifact's interior contained mineral inclusions formed by centuries of Andean humidity. If this is a mere bead, it is the most advanced photonic crystal shaped with techniques lost to both time and logic. August 2011. Beneath a landslide at the forgotten Olmec city of La Venta, Mexican archaeologists, working under UNAM's supervision, retrieved what they cataloged as a ceremonial mask: jaguar fangs, polished obsidian, the usual motifs. But beneath the mask, pressed into compacted clay, was a thin concave plate of unknown metal. Initially thought to be a decorative inlay, it showed fine etched patterns resembling circuit traces. Laboratory spectrometry revealed a matrix of gallium and arsenic, elements today used in high-frequency semiconductors, yet the clay layer, thermoluminescent dated to 900 BC, precluded any modern contamination. Detractors insisted it was a misreading of corrosion or decorative etching, but the artifact's geometry produced a faint, measurable photovoltaic response under light. The site, long sealed by untouched earth, offered no entry for modern objects. If this is an ornament, it is the most sophisticated solar cell. Forged 2.5 millennia before, such science was even a dream.